Do you make these 5 keto mistakes? Number 1, way too much protein. If you follow a proper keto diet, then your macros will be as follows: high fat, moderate protein, and restricted carbohydrates. So most calories should come from fat. However, some people struggle with this. Now let's have a look at this graph quickly. Now protein has a moderate insulin stimulating effect, and although it's less than the impact from a similar amount of carbohydrates, it can interfere with ketone production by the liver when consumed in excess. Remember, you are unique. That's why we give you a 28-day keto meal plan that is tailored to your individual needs. You will be eating the correct amount of macros so you will become fat adapted and burn your body fat for fuel as fast as humanly possible. Doesn't that sound good? No guesswork on your part. Now number 2, the wrong kind of fats. Warning, not all fat is created equal. Avoid all trans fat, no question about it. Now, more omega-3 and less omega-6. Omega-6s are pro-inflammatory, while omega-3 have an anti-inflammatory effect. The omega-6 to omega-3 ratio of about 4:1 is ideal. However, these days the ratio is 10:1 to 50:1. Truth is, your body simply can't cope with that. Too much omega-6 may lead to cancer, increased inflammation, stomach and intestinal upset, and circulatory issues. Linoleic acid, that would be our leading source of omega-6, is found in grains, seeds, and vegetable oils. These should be avoided. You should use oils which have very little omega-6 in them. Grain-fed beef also has high content of omega-6, so please try and eat grass-fed beef, which is loaded with good omega-3. Now, don't use vegetable oils or any refined oils. Read your labels. Now, these oils you should avoid: peanut, corn, sesame, pumpkin seed, grapeseed, sunflower, soybean, safflower, cottonseed, canola, and rice bran oil. On a keto diet, we rely on monounsaturated and saturated fats. These are both delicious, a great fuel source. They nourish and maintain the cells in the body. Now, these include butter, coconut oil, lard, extra virgin olive oil, macadamia oil, virgin olive oil, palm oil, avocado oil, and ghee. Now, a quick tip. Most people don't know this, but every oil has a certain smoke point, whereby the oil becomes rancid, oxidation and free radicals form. But don't fear, we cover this in my Uber Keto. So even the good fats can go bad if you don't know what the smoke point is. Number 3, not consuming enough salt. When on a keto diet, your insulin levels will be low because of carb restriction, which is a good thing. And as a result, your kidneys expel extra water, so you need to replenish sodium, and even more so if you are exercising. Remember, if you are not eating refined and processed foods, you cut out a lot of sodium. Now, if you neglect to take your sodium when starting a keto diet, you may trigger the much dreaded keto flu. So be prepared. As long as you are in nutritional ketosis, you will need to maintain the sodium daily. So you should have about 5,000 milligram, that's 5 grams of sodium, which equals 12 grams of salt. So you should have 12 grams of salt per day in order to maintain an adequate balance. So shake it up and up your salt intake. Pink Himalayan salt is excellent. Number 4, intermittent fasting. Now, you may have noticed that intermittent fasting is the rage these days, and everybody and his brother wants to incorporate this into their routine, and that is great. But I always tell my clients not to rush into fasting. First off, you should follow a nutrient-dense ketogenic diet, get fat adapted, and then you should start fasting. Trust me, it is so much easier and enjoyable because you don't crave carbs anymore. So take it easy, everything in good time. Fasting is a must when it comes to health. So here are the benefits of fasting. Reduces insulin resistance, reduces inflammation and improves chronic inflammatory diseases, improves blood pressure, triglycerides and cholesterol levels, boosts brain function and prevents neurodegenerative disorders, increases growth hormone secretion, which is vital for growth, metabolism, weight loss, and muscle strength, extends longevity and is anti-aging, may aid in cancer prevention and increase the effectiveness of chemotherapy, and burns fat, allowing for weight loss. Fasting is never promoted in the mainstream because who the heck can make any money out of it? Intermittent fasting is great for anti-aging, so if you're impatient, then go check out my anti anti-aging video on my YouTube channel. And while you're there, please subscribe and share. And when the time comes, you will be ready and raring to go, and my Uber Keto diet will have you covered. Number 5, exogenous ketones rapidly increase blood concentration of BHB. That would be your beta hydroxybutyrate. Now, initially, this seems to be a favorable situation and positive. There have been a number of studies. However, a consensus has not been reached, and some are positive, some neutral, and some are negative. Plus, these exogenous ketones are expensive. There are too many questions left unanswered. So in the meantime, let's eat what we were designed to eat and let our bodies create the ketones as nature intended. Right, so I really enjoyed making this video for you. If you know anybody who would find this information helpful, please share it with them so we can help one another. So avoid these 5 mistakes and you will be fueled for success. So why don't you join us at my Uber Keto diet for your tailored step-by-step 28-day keto meal plan, saving you time, money, and frustration. Click the button below this video and I will see you on the inside.